Mind if I sit with you?
Go for it. I'm not exactly great company right now.
Oh, I know.
Is there something I can do for you?
I was hoping there is something I can do for you.
You already know what I want.
Oh? And what would that be?
I want to go home.
I see. And when would you like to go home?
I was thinking October. Since I have one more client to publish, I reckon I'll be done by then.
All right. You don't seem surprised that I'm here.
I'm not. I just thought you're here to talk about my future. Hopefully grant my wishes.
What are you saying?
I'm too tired to do this, Lord. You know what I'm saying. Why do I have to be specific?
Whatever you speak over your life, that is what you will be.
You know what I'm going through, and yet you won't help me. The unforgiveness that plagues me, torments me, you won't get rid of. My life is in a shambles right now. So many times I've asked you to help me, to heal me, to rescue me and set me free, and yet here you are, asking me to tell you what I mean. I can't do this anymore. In fact, I don't want to do this anymore. I understand that I will never experience peace from you. I understand that I will never be happy again. And I understand that my life's purpose has come to this. Maybe my goodbye would be somebody's lesson. All I ask is that you let me go and bring me home.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I will grant you your heart's desires on one condition. Take my hand.
Take your hand? I thought that's what I was doing for the last 12 years.
You always had me, but I never always had you.
What does that mean?
I've never left your side. When the seed of depression was planted 12 years ago, I gave you a way out. You never took it because it didn't look like what you wanted it to look like.
What was the way out?
Do you remember why you were sad?
Yeah, I wanted to be a doctor and you took that away from me.
If I give you something, you'll never ever lose it. So I wouldn't say that I took it from you.
But you gave me the desire to help people, to heal them.
I did. Don't you still have that desire?
Yes, this is why I'm depressed. I have the desire to help people and I can't do it. What kind of life is that? I'll tell you, a life unfulfilled. So what's the point? Just let me come home, please. I'm begging you.
Hold on now. Before we get to that, tell me what happened that weekend.
Fine. A youth group was booked for a Christian camp that weekend, and I told my friend who was the other youth leader that I wasn't okay and I wanted to stay at home. Without asking any questions, he said, don't let the devil win. Whatever it is, we will deal with it later, but right now you have to come with. Against everything I believed, I agreed.
What happened next?
The camp was fine. we had fun, and I told him that I failed and could no longer study medicine.
And then what happened?
One of our youth members suggested I study psychology.
And?
I don't want to do psychology.
No, I meant what was the other suggestion?
Ministry. Yes, but Lord, let's be serious. I was hurt and probably so mad at you. How could I possibly consider teaching? How could I consider teaching your word if I lost my faith?
But you didn't lose faith.
What do you mean?
You continued teaching the youth. Did you forget about the time you preached on forgiveness and you made the entire congregation cry? Or the time that you preached on fear? Oh, and my favorite, that time when your priest asked you to pray for her in the middle of a prayer session, completely off script. I absolutely loved it.
What's the point of all of this?
You have been living in your purpose while facing depression.
I was also living in the world. So how does that serve you?
Perfectly, actually. I never came for the righteous, I came for the broken.
Does that mean you're going to give me rest because I'm broken?
Far from it.
Well, that's comforting.
You are one of my chosen, which means I have a job for you. If you take my hand and give me one more chance, I will show you exactly why I called you.
I don't think I can. First, tell me how. Forgive me if I don't trust you right now.
I know it's hard, and that's fair. But I never waste a battle.
What does that mean?
You can't teach forgiveness if you've never forgiven somebody who's not sorry. You can't teach faith if you've never lost yours. You can't teach healing if you've never given it to me. You can't teach people how to pray if you've never had conversations with me. You can't teach hope if you don't understand what it means when it's all that you have left. And you cannot teach relationship if I don't know you.
Okay. I get it. Okay, I get it. Well, what happens now?
I'm going to use everything that you have been through to bring people closer to me.
No offense, but what's the point of that?
The purpose of life, of course.
Again, Lord, forgive me, but no one knows what that is. As much as we all want purpose, we don't actually know what it is.
Why, the kingdom of heaven, of course.
Yeah, no, of course. Death.
No, silly child. I'm speaking about heaven on earth.
There's no such thing.
Oh, but there is. It's a real place. I speak about it in Psalms 91. You should read it and think you'll enjoy it.
Noted. How do we get there?
I'm glad you asked.
Okay, I'm ready. You also need to teach others. How? What if I can't do that? Are you saying I'm wrong about you? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I'm not the one for the job. You sound like Moses. Moses was a great man. I'm nothing like him. Moses was a murderer before he became a deliverer. Do you know how much trouble he gave me before he accepted his calling? Noah too. Don't get me started on Elijah. He was exactly where you are today. So I'm not depressed, just tired and hungry. It's very possible. No, Lord. You're not supposed to say that. I need you to say that what I'm feeling is valid. Yeah, no, of course, your feelings are as valid as you make them to be.
What do you mean by that?
I don't need your emotions to do my work.
Then why did you give us emotions?
To teach you compassion through empathy. The human mind cannot fathom the divine. In other words, it is impossible for you to understand my logic. But if we add emotions to the mix, it makes it easier.
Why didn't you just create us to understand your logic?
Then you'll end up like Lucifer. See, he thought he was greater than me. He thought that he understood my logic. But all he learned was how to manipulate emotions.
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
You know the term gaslight people use to describe a type of manipulation? Well, he invented it.
No.
Satan uses your emotions to create chaos in your mind, to make you believe in a reality that does not exist. If I did not say it is so, then it will not come to pass. Since emotions were designed to teach you empathy, it can be easily manipulated by making you feel certain things. Depression, anxiety, doubt, confusion, those are all emotions from Satan.
You're kidding, right?
I never kid. In fact, I want to get rid of it.
How?
Give it to me.
Yes, I understand that, but how?
If your car has no wheels, can it go anywhere?
No.
Then why do you start it every morning?
What? I do not. Or maybe I do. What do you mean?
Think of your useless car as your emotions. It may start off as just a wheel problem, but over time it may end up with more serious problems. What would you do then?
Take it to the mechanic, I suppose. Or just get rid of it. Out with the old, in with the new.
No.
No? Okay, no. Okay.
Take it to the mechanic.
We take it to the mechanic. Who is that?
Me.
I knew that.
Okay. This is going to take longer than I thought. You know what? Have this gift.
What's this?
Wisdom.
Ooh. Is Jesus saying I'm dumb?
Pretty much.
That's fair. Is it supposed to work this fast?
Not usually, but I need it to right now.
It's like you plugged a USB into my mind and you downloaded a bunch of stuff.
That's one way to look at it.
Oh my gosh, I have so many questions.
I was hoping you would.
Okay, let's finish the car analogy quickly. So, the broken car represents my emotions and the mechanic represents you. So if my emotions prevent me from moving forward, I should bring it to you to fix.
You catch on fast.
We both know it's your wisdom and not my foolish mind.
Also true. Do you know how I'm going to fix it?
I have no idea.
Good, let's keep it that way.
Wait, what? But don't I need to know to teach others?
If you know the how, you will try and do it yourself instead of just giving it to me.
Makes no sense.
Do you ask the mechanic how he will fix your car, or do you just trust him?
Touché. Okay. But I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because I got myself into this mess. It's my stupid emotions. You showed me the way out over and over and over again, and, I still wanted to see for myself.
If I wanted you to figure things out by yourself, I would have given you the tools to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna let that simmer, and hopefully it would make more sense later. Why don't I have a job?
You have a business.
That's barely keeping afloat.
Why do you want a job? You hate working for a boss. Hate is such a strong word. Okay, I need a job so I can pay my bills. The bank wants to take my car. So let them take it.
Are you saying I'm going to lose my car? You're not going to answer me.
Can we say that I have something better for you?
Can you tell me when? It doesn't matter. I'm just asking questions for the sake of it. I don't even care anymore.
And to teach people.
You keep saying that, but what does that mean?
You'll see soon enough.
Anyways, are you going to provide for me?
Of course.
When?
As soon as you give it over to me.
You mean tithe?
Did I give you seed to sow?
I don't even have seed to grow.
I give seed to the sower. If I do not give you seed, do not sow.
That's not what we were taught in church.
Hear what I'm saying. If I give you seed, sow it. If I don't give you seed, use it. That's called provision. In the kingdom of heaven, there's no lack, only supply. Right now you are in debt. If I bless you to pay off your debt and you sow instead, you will always fall short every single month.
How will I know what is seed and what is provision?
Let's say someone gives you 100 rand and you buy bread and milk. The next day you go to church and you have 20 rand change in your purse. If I do not move you to sow, that 20 rand is not a seed. It is provision. You will need it later.
Oh my gosh. Mind literally blown. So everything you give us is provision. And if we don't see the seed, don't sow it. Because you haven't given it. But if we are no longer in debt, which is abundance, which is the kingdom of heaven, you will start to give us seed. And in that we will sow. Let's talk about praise.
Before we get there, can I ask why the sudden interest?
I don't actually know. Isn't it your wisdom?
Wisdom helps you discern the knowledge I give you. The interest is on you.
Well, now that I figured since you're here, might as well get some answers. So how's about those prayers?
Go on.
I don't actually know how to ask this, so how are we supposed to pray?
What do you mean?
Like, what will get the prayer answered? Like, as in, what do I say?
All right. First of all, the Lord's Prayer is more powerful than you think. Read it again with the wisdom I gave you. Secondly, prayers are only delayed because of you.
What does that mean?
I need your full trust to move in your life. I took away your job, your relationship, and your income so you can trust me.
Sounds like Job. Am I being attacked?
Always.
Okay, so how do I trust you? Because it's obvious that I shouldn't.
What other choice do you have?
Death. Your hand or death. Wait. There's another option. A third option.
And what's the third option?
I could continue my life in this depression.
Do you really want to do that?
Absolutely not. Okay, so explain the prayers to me one more time and go slowly.
When you pray, be intentional. Believe in what you're praying. Have hope that it will come true and faith will bring it home. You got that?
I got it.
Also add, I cannot move without your go-ahead.
I'm sorry, what?
Freedom of choice.
I'm gonna need more context.
Here's an example. If you pray for my will to be done and then don't move out of the way, it cannot be done. Also, if you do move out of the way, don't get mad when I remove things from your life, because it's not meant to be there. My perfect will be done, but I first need to get rid of some things. This sounds like a personal attack. I'm talking to you. Fair. Okay, so what you're saying is your perfect timing is when we are ready to receive your blessing. And the only way that we can get ready is through trials and tribulations. In other words, lessons. Now you're getting it. Why? You cannot buy yourself a car if you don't know how to drive. Oh, okay. I get it. I think. I cannot take you into your promised land on old thinking. You cannot see me work in real time if you limit me by your reality. The promised land is the kingdom of heaven. Yes. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. Keep going. Where there is abundance and prayers are answered in real time. Why? Because I know you, which means I trust you, which means I allowed you to show up. But how do I get there? I'm glad you asked. Ugh, not this again.
How long are we going to sit here and chat?
Would you rather participate in the world?
No. But shouldn't I, though?
Well, you kind of are.
What does that mean?
Let's just say you're on autopilot. Don't worry about it. What other questions do you have for me?
Well, I have this desire, since I can remember, to be a mom.
Go on.
I'm old and it's not happening.
You forgot who you're speaking to.
No, it's just... I'm losing faith. I also have this desire to be a wife. And we know that that's not going to happen because men are dumb. Can I say that?
So what's your question?
It's more of a request. I want you to take it away. It's depressing me too much. I'm happy being single and getting a dog.
If I place a desire on your heart, I will fulfill it.
Really?
Now let's be clear. I will never give you the desire to rob a bank.
Gosh darn it.
Or to cheat on your spouse.
I'll never do that.
I'm just saying, the desires that I give you are pleasing and acceptable to me, such as a child and marriage.
Does that mean that you'll give me both?
Yes, you will meet your husband in 2025.
Don't play with me.
I never play. So are you happy to hear this, or would you like me to remove the desire?
It doesn't matter. I won't be here much longer, remember?
Alright, let's assume that you will be. Do you still want the desire?
Yes, of course.
Then we should get you ready.
What does that mean?
What does Proverbs 18 verse 22 say?
He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord.
Now tell me what Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 says.
Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord.
Good. Please read Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 32.
What is the purpose of all of this? Okay. Jeremiah 31. Oh, that's too far. 31 verse 32. It will not be like the covenant I made with their forefathers when I took them by the hand to lead them out of Egypt, because they broke my covenant, though I was a husband to them, declares the Lord. Wait, hold on. Ephesians says Lord, Proverbs says wife, and Jeremiah says husband. So what you're saying is, in order for me to become a wife, I have to be in covenant with you first. Ephesians says, submit yourselves to your husband as to the Lord. And Jeremiah says that the covenant's going to be different because it's you. It's you, right? Okay, that's after the crucifixion. Okay, so that allows us to have the relationship with you, to be in covenant with you. And because Proverbs says he who finds a wife, I haven't been found because I'm not a wife.
Now you're getting it.
But why?
So that there's no divorce.
Huh?
You do know what it means to be a wife, right?
I have no idea because I was never one.
I want to teach you how to be one.
Can't you teach me on the job like mother would?
90% of couples get divorced because they don't know how to be the spouse that I created them to be.
I hear you.
Marriages nowadays are filled with more pride, ego, and selfishness, and less of me.
It's the world we live in.
Yes, I know, but there's always a choice.
I get that. So, the crucifixion allows us the option to choose to be with you over the bondage that we have with the world.
Yes.
And if I choose you, I become a wife?
If you choose me, you will become a new creation in me.
I'm not worthy.
Excuse me?
I said I'm not worthy.
I heard what you said. I'm excusing the audacity. Are you saying that my sacrifice doesn't apply to you?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying even having you here is insane. I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve you.
This breaks my heart.
I'm sorry. It's just how I feel.
Do you understand how much I love you?
Yes, you died for me. I just don't understand why. I practically nail you back to the cross every time I sin, so I'm not worthy.
Look at me. The love I have reserved for you brought you to life. I handcrafted you in your mother's womb, knowing everything about you before your first heartbeat. I called you mine before the world hurt you. The bad choices you made in life were not your own because you were never given an option. You were lied to.
No, Lord.
I know.
Hey, Jesus. You look different today. I cried a lot last night, so maybe that's it.
Possible.
Okay, so I read more of Ephesians 5 and I have questions. Let's hear them.
So, verse 23 says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior." You're talking about leadership. Like, as you have led us, your bride, the church, so a husband has to do the same?
That's correct.
But why? Why do we need to be led by a man?
He was created to protect you. He who hurt you was not sent from me.
Then why did you allow it?
Because it was your choice.
I definitely did not choose that. No one chooses that.
It ended that way because you couldn't see my warnings. Don't feel too bad. You're not the only one that doesn't see my warnings immediately.
I wish you tried a little bit harder to show me, because what I endured was cruel and unnecessary.
You may not know what I'm doing now, but soon you will understand.
I believe you. Okay, so a man was created. Okay, let me just get this right. So a man was created to protect us and to lead us. Where is he leading us to? Because I would love to submit, but I need to know, what am I submitting to?
To me. His job is to lead you in my ways and to love you as I do. If you do not see me in him, he is not sent from me.
How do I see you in him?
The fruits of the Spirit.
What's that?
Read Galatians chapter 5, 22 to 23.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. But Lord, anybody can appear this way.
True, but no one can fool my spirit. If he is filled with the Holy Spirit, as in he knows me, he will then bear my fruit.
You're still not telling me how will I know.
Alright, I will create a situation that will prove whether or not he has the spirits. So for example, to show you that he is kind, I will give him the opportunity to be kind. To show that he has patience, I will give him the opportunity to be patient. If he is short-tempered or quickly angered with you, come back to me. Let's talk about it.
I've made a note of that. Okay. I will go to you first before I respond. Okay. Because I will never know what the true intentions of a person is, but you do.
Exactly.
Okay. Will you teach me more on that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Let's move on. So, verse 25 to 30. It's a little bit confusing, but
give it a try.
Okay, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her to make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with water through the word, and to present her to himself as a radiant church without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. In the same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated his own body, but he feeds and cares for it, just as Christ does the church.
Think of the fruits.
I think verse 25 to 27 speaks of our purity.
Yes, it does. If a man encourages sex before marriage, he is not sent from me.
But what about Jezebel? It can't only be on the man.
Also, not sent from me. This is why a man should love his wife as I have when I gave myself up. When you deny the flesh, it is easier to walk in the Spirit. He needs to seek me to be able to flee from sexual immorality. In the same way, you as a wife will come to me first to handle difficult situations. He needs to flee from the Jezebel spirit and come to me, because you can't do it on your own.
it's the man's job to keep us pure. Since you're making me brand new, he has to continue to do so.
Yes. Furthermore, he should love you as he does his own body, so no harm will come to you. Read 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7.
Husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live with your wives, and treat them with respect as the weaker partner, and as heirs with you of the gracious gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers. When you say weaker, you're talking about physical strength, right?
Yes, he is the protector. If he lays a hand on you for any reason, I will not answer his prayers. If you do not feel safe around him, he is not sent from me.
You won't answer his prayers? Oh, that makes me feel so loved. It really does. Thank you, Lord. Because when you're saying things like this, it makes me feel like, okay, so he is the protector. He has to seek you. He has to have the Spirit inside of him so that he can look after us the way that you intended. And if he doesn't protect us because we are the weaker one, then you're not going to answer his prayers? Oh, I love it. Okay, so there's more on this in that scripture in particular as well about wives. Can we unpack that now?
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to the wives, because I feel like there's a lot to understand and unpack. You said that husbands should love their wives as you have, and you lay down your life. What does that look like in a man?
A husband will deny his flesh and become one with you, and you will become his sole priority.
Hey, are you sure you want to say that?
Did you just ask me? Am I sure?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Please enlighten me.
If you tell a woman that a man has to make her his sole priority, in this day and age, that can go straight to her head. And for me personally, it just sounds like a yes ma'am kind of man. I don't want that. Like, it just kind of makes him weak. I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying it might come across that way.
Oh, I see where you're going wrong.
I'm so glad.
Making you his sole priority puts you at the center of his world.
What does that look like?
Okay, think of an umbrella. The shaft is you, the canopy is your husband, and the handle is what's keeping it all together, which is your relationship with me.
Whoa. Look.
That's cute. Thanks. The canopy provides protection, shade, and comfort. The shaft provides support, and the handle provides its function.
That's deep.
Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Let me try. Okay, so the husband will provide and protect because, like, you know, the rain, the storms, all of that, sunlight, rays, and okay, because that's the umbrella. I'm thinking of the umbrella. So it is to provide and protect anyone who is under him. So that's the wife and the children. Okay? And then the wife supports him because it's right in the middle of the umbrella. The shaft. Okay? And then the handle, which is you bless the marriage?
Close. If you let go of the handle, you lose control of the umbrella.
Of course. The umbrella is the marriage. So if I lose sight of you, the marriage fails.
Yes, and it is my wisdom and guidance that will help you support your husband at the center of his life.
I see.
Before he makes a decision, he will come to you. Before he makes a purchase, he will come to you. because he knows that your counsel is me. So will he trust you more because of my relationship with you? Yes. Shouldn't he have his own relationship? Not always. Read 1 Peter chapter 3, 1-4. Wives, in the same way be submissive to your husbands, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives, when they see the purity and reverence of your lives. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment such as braided hair and wearing of gold jewelry and fine clothes. Instead, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. Wow. I need to let that one sink in. Also, I have more questions now. Okay, so I thought it over, and according to 1 Peter chapter 3, 1-4, if my husband does not have a relationship with you, okay, wait, hold on. Does he at least know you? Yes, he does. Okay, cool. So his relationship isn't as strong as mine will be, but he will see you in me. I don't understand. When he looks at you, he will see me and believe. Oh, you will be won over by my behavior. So like the way I carry myself. Does that mean that he will want to know you more? Absolutely. The light that shines from you will burn as a new desire in him. The same is true for anyone that you meet. They will see me first before they see you. Does that mean you will chase away all the bad? Of course. You are covered by my blood. No evil can touch you. And when you live in the kingdom, your purpose, no evil can see you. Does that mean I won't get attacked? I'm not saying that. You will be attacked even more so since you no longer live in the world. What I'm saying is you will no longer need to fight the evil that attacks you. Then who's going to fight him? The battle was never yours to fight. Well, it sure feels that way in the physical. Read Ephesians 6 verse 12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Lord, what are you saying? Stop talking to the devil like he doesn't already know who I am. What does that mean? What do you say to encourage yourself out of a bad situation? No devil in hell can stop a movement from God. Why? Why do you do that? Because it's the truth. But I haven't moved yet. What do you mean? You haven't come to me with your troubles yet because you're too busy talking to the devil as though it's your responsibility to fight the battle. What do I do? Ignore him. And in everything, come to me instead. I'll deliver the message. Can I ask? I don't know. Can you? Okay, Jesus. May I ask? Go for it. What is covenant exactly? To live in agreement with me. I don't follow. Think of a contract. It is the joining of two parties together in agreement with each other. Okay. Once you have the agreement established, you then build a relationship. Okay, so to be in covenant with you, we have to be in agreement. Now you're getting it. What's the agreement?
to live according to my will.
And what if we breach the contract? Because, life and all.
There will be consequences.
Do we have to pay for that?
No, I already did.
I don't understand you.
Read Jeremiah 31 verse 33.
This is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after that time, declares the Lord. You're speaking about the crucifixion, right? Okay. I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people.
Before the Word became flesh, me, people had to build temples to talk to me. After the crucifixion, I built a new temple in you. When you accept me as Lord and Savior, my Spirit lives in you. As in, you don't have to go far to talk to me. All you have to do is pray right where you are.
Is that what you meant when you said you will give me a new heart and a new spirit?
Yes, you have been made a new creation. The old you has passed away. Therefore, once you have covenant in me, you cannot break it. Your heart and your mind will be fixed on me.
What happens if I do sin while in covenant?
You will be abusing my grace.
Oh, what does that mean exactly?
The crucifixion is freedom from sin, not freedom to sin.
Oh, that cuts deep. I'm so sorry, Lord. Please help me turn away from sin.
I'm working on it. Do you know why you were created?
As in my purpose or as a woman?
As a woman.
Adam needed a helper.
Please read Genesis chapter 1 verse 27.
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them.
Do you know what I meant by that?
Actually no. I'm pretty sure it's deeper than what I'm thinking.
A man and woman is two halves of one whole. And when joined together in marriage, both become one flesh and the perfect image of me.
No way! Okay, what about singleness?
We'll get to that.
Okay, I'm making a note of that because I need to know. I'm a little conflicted. Okay, maybe a lot. Please continue.
Okay, let's look at both male and female separate. Male, protector and provider. Female, nurturer, healer, comforter. When you join these two halves together, that is me. I am all these things. A man can function as he should when he is supported, loved, and cared for according to my will. A woman can function as she should when she is protected and looked after according to my will. You got that?
I think so, but we will definitely circle back to this until it sinks in, because I can already hear the questions brewing. Okay, so is that why you created marriage? To show your image?
Yes, and to keep it holy, for recreation happens through marriage. Well, that was the hope.
Okay, so if I'm single, as in not married, does that mean that I'm not walking or living in your image?
Not at all. Some people are called to marriage, others have to marry, and most are called to singleness. But everyone is called to be in covenant with me. When you are in covenant with me, you live in my image.
Okay, hold on. You need to break down those three. Some are called to marriage. What does that mean?
To uphold my image and to grow the kingdom of heaven, some need a partner to do so. Because, life gets difficult.
Others have to marry. What does that mean?
For those who cannot control themselves should marry, for it is better to be married than to burn with passion. that's to help sexual immorality. Yes. Why is sexual immorality so bad?
It's a personal sin to the temple of the Lord. Your body is the temple that my spirit lives in. And if you are not married, sexual immorality is a sin against the body of Christ. This is why it is better to get married and have one partner than to have many.
I see. Okay, so those who are called to singleness.
A life devoted to me with undivided attention is a full life lived. Blessed are you who keeps my word holy to glorify my name through your life.
If I put all this together, what I'm getting is it's all about you, and it all comes back to you.
That's true.
Seems a little narcissistic, some would say.
Do you believe that?
No, I don't. I don't, because a narcissist won't die for me. And they won't love me unconditionally, won't make me a priority, won't forgive my transgressions, shortcomings, or mistakes. They also don't have a very good future planned for me. And a narcissist won't bless me if I ask for help or guidance. And also, a narcissist is never kind, truthful, faithful to you, loving or sincere. But you are. And that's how I know that I can trust you with my life. Also because you never change. You always remain the same. And even though I do, it's easy to trust someone that never changes. You know, there's no expectation with you. Because I know you'll always come through for me. I believe that because I've seen you do it.
Now that's what I mean when I say husbands, love your wives as I have loved the church.
I get it now.
You look worried.
Men don't get this. A lot of them think submission is control, when really it's actually giving up control to you. Like I'm terrified to submit to a man because I don't know if he has my best interest at heart. But you do. So it's easy to submit to you because I trust you with my life, and that you will do everything that is right for me. A man might not.
Read Proverbs 26 verse 4 to 5.
Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you will be like him yourself. Answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. Why did you bring me to this verse?
I know you will not argue with a man out of respect. So if you feel that he wants control, don't answer him. Just walk away.
Can I do this with anyone?
Yes, you may. It shows that you have respect.
Wait, what?
A husband functions better through respect, and a wife functions better through love. Hence why I said, wives, submit to or obey your husbands, and husbands, love your wives. Furthermore, you cannot give respect if you do not have it for yourself.
Wait, hold on. Now we're on a different topic here.
A man responds, a woman reciprocates.
Does that mean if I respect him, he will love me the way you do?
That is the hope, yes.
And if he treats me poorly without love, I may become cold and bitter towards him?
Now that's the reality. That's why I need him to protect you at all costs. You hold a lot of authority in you as a woman. Your job is to heal, nurture, and comfort one person at a time. If your heart is turned to stone,
You will not be able to do that. I think I'm already there. I know. Read Ezekiel chapter 36 verse 26. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. That's why I'm here. Okay, so let's get back to understanding how to become a godly wife. Before we get there, I need to deal with the issue at hand. What issue? The reason why you want to end it all? Please, can we not? You cannot be the godly wife I created you to be if you harbor all this unforgiveness. This is why I asked you to bring me home instead. Why? I understand forgiveness better than most people. I preached on it 12 years ago, but this I cannot forgive. Why not? I don't know. I've tried. I think it's because I can't find a reason why he did what he did. Why do you need a reason? It'll make it easier to forgive. Not everything has the reason you're looking for. Tell me what happened. You were there. You know what happened. I would like to hear it from you. I really don't want to talk about this. Try. Okay. December 2022. I was by my narcissistic ex. And eventually I reported it. The courts accepted the case and the trial began, and I had to testify, and you know how terrible that was. But anyways, last month, I found out that his best friend of 20 plus years wrote a statement supporting him and discrediting me. That friend is also my cousin. Tell me why. Tell me why would family who claim they loved me do that? Why? He was the one who warned me for 9 years. Did not go anywhere near him. Because I deserve better. Why turn around and betray me like that? What if he was manipulated too? I don't care. I don't actually give a damn. I'm sorry. Lord, it hurts so bad. When I found out something inside of me broke. I want to heal you, but you need to give it to me. I don't know how. Forgive him. I can't. I've tried. I truly have. Forgive him, for he knows not what he did. I don't believe that for 1 second. He never knew that this would break you. He only knew what he was told in the moment. So I'm just supposed to forgive him? Yes. I'm sorry, but I can't. Take me instead. Did you die? I want to, but you won't let me. I felt like I did. In all ways except physical. Well, I did. For 30 pieces of silver, and I was perfectly innocent. I lived through the ultimate betrayal so that you can forgive yours. But you knew. You knew that betrayal will happen, and you allowed it. We all need a breaker to get to our purpose. Now, since you refuse to forgive,
You're going to sit here for the next 9 hours and watch me suffer death. Because it's easier to watch me suffer than for you to forgive.
No. No, Lord, please. Please, don't make me do that. I can't watch you. Please, please, please.
Every time you don't forgive, I will suffer death all the way to the cross.
Oh my God, in heaven. Please, no. I'm so sorry. It hurts. I forgive. I forgive. Please, make it stop. Make it stop.
It is finished. It was in that moment I felt Jesus wrap his arms around me, and he hasn't let go of me since. It is also in that moment I realized unforgiveness stops God from seeking vengeance. Forgiveness isn't letting them off the hook. It is simply handing them back to God, because we were never created to judge. Are you still finding it difficult to forgive? No, it's not that. It's just, I still need to know why. Why did Judas betray you? So that I can fulfill the prophecy. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking why him in particular. He was close to me. You're not happy with that answer. Because I feel like there's more to it. Like you could have chosen one of the Pharisees to get you to your purpose. Yet you chose someone close to you. Why him? I never chose Judas, but he was chosen. By who? Read John chapter 13, verse 21 to 30. After he had said this, Jesus was troubled in spirit and testified, I tell you the truth. One of you is going to betray me. His disciples stared at one another, at a loss to know which of them he meant. One of them, the disciple whom Jesus loved, was reclining next to him. Simon Peter motioned to this disciple and said, Ask him which one he means. Leaning back against Jesus, he asked him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, It is the one to whom I will give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish. Then, dipping the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, son of Simon. As soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered into him. What you are about to do quickly, Jesus told him. But no one at the meal understood why Jesus said this to him. Since Judas had charge of the money, some thought Jesus was telling him to buy what was needed for the feast or to give something to the poor. As soon as Judas had taken the bread, he went out, and it was night. Hold on. Let's just go back. As soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered into him. What you're about to do it quickly. You weren't talking to Judas. You were talking to... Yes. Wait. Are you telling me that it was Satan all along? Yes. How? And why Judas? Satan had a way in, a foothold. Greed. Judas had a bigger thing for money than he was willing to admit. And you cannot love me and money. Wait, I still don't understand. Satan was the one who betrayed me and used Judas to do so. But if he was your follower, why didn't he fight it? He never gave himself fully to me. Your blood protects us.
When we choose you, we are protected. Yes, Judas chose to do a lot of things his way, in his own strength, with his own understanding. Okay. But then why did he hang himself? He couldn't live with the guilt. I don't understand. When Satan entered him, he did what he needed to do, and then he left Judas. Please explain more. Judas functioned normally in the physical, but his mind was held captive. So what you're saying is, he was aware of what was happening. He just had no way to stop it. Exactly that. And when Satan left him, Judas was now riddled with the guilt of what he had done, because he now knew what happened. He now knew the result of his actions, even though it wasn't his. Yes. Why didn't he just say something to someone? Like tell someone it wasn't him. Who would believe him? You could have confirmed it. Somehow. Certain things need to play out in certain ways so that the truth becomes believable. Did you forgive him? Yes. Why? The act of betrayal was not his fault. He was being used. I prayed for his forgiveness, for he knew not what he was doing. My cousin didn't know what he was doing. He was used. Now you're getting it. Are you telling me this whole time the devil was using my cousin to get to me? That's exactly what I'm telling you. Are you telling me every bad thing that I've been through was because the devil is threatened by me? Yes, keep going. Are you telling me that my suicidal thoughts for 12 years was because the devil was trying to kill me? Yes, keep going. You're almost there. Are you telling me that all of this is because of you? There we go. I'm going through all of this because the battle isn't between flesh and blood, it's between you and him. Yes! Oh God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. What are you going to do about it? Take this cup. The battle is not mine. It's yours. I can't do it, Lord. Take this cup. Please. Let your will be done, and not mine. Take my peace and consider it finished.